Hi, most gentlemen. Welcome back. Hope you're having a blessed day. Let's light this incense up. And today we're going to be talking about the importance of investing in yourself and why your life depends on it. And so we have this idea, investing in yourself has been told time and time again. I'm not saying anything new here. But I didn't really understand what that means until I started getting older and really understanding it, through experience. And I think a lot of us that were born with very little money, parents that were kind of poor, we kind of grew up with this mindset we had to be frugal. I mean, look, if you and your brother, the only shoes you're getting are from the thrift store, and you get your presents for Christmas from a garage sale, like your parents have a mindset that is okay. Spend a very little bit amount of money, get the best deal that you can, get the best bargain that you can, don't spend stuff on unnecessary things. That's energy that's wasted energy and resources, man. We got food, we got to put food on the table. A lot of you can probably relate to this. You got parents that are like this, man. And it does something to your brain. It teaches you to be cautious. It teaches you like money is not really your friend. And whenever you get some, you got to be very careful with it. You got to store it away and just try to ration it out. It's very weird. It's like it's not a good mindset to get more money. You know what I mean? It's a very, and so in this video, let's talk about it because investing in yourself is super important. And what you're really looking at is when you're investing, you're taking life. You're taking life because money is just energy. It's life. You use energy to get the money. And now you're taking that energy and that life and you're putting that into something else that will hopefully get you more energy and give you more life. That's what it is. But when you're in a poor mindset, you don't look at it like that. You just look at it like, okay, let's use this energy to get through another day. And so you're constantly stuck or you're maintaining. And that sucks, man. Eventually you got to start thinking about what are investments that I can make that are going to give me more life, to give me more energy. And that's a radical shift in thinking. Even though it seems small, it's radical. Here's an example. Like this plant here, I would have never bought this plant. Okay? Girlfriend bought me this plant. And for a long time, I was in the mindset of what's the point of buying stuff that seemingly like I don't need a plant, I don't need a plant. I realized this as I got a girlfriend in the past. She would buy me a plant or she would buy me a painting. Why? I'm like, oh, I'm thankful, but I don't need that. I never realized that it's that art in your house actually makes you more creative. Having a plant actually relaxes you, even if it's subtle, probably helps the air. Doesn't really matter though, because I have an incense, so it kind of counteracts the air quality. But there's a sort of inspiration that comes when things look good. It's like when you put on a new t-shirt, you probably feel good, even if it's just like a plus 10 boost in confidence. You feel good. And so when you leave the house, your interaction is a little bit different with that person. Maybe you leave a better first impression. You get the number, you meet that girl, and then now they're a part of your life because of that plus 10 boost in confidence. And so this way of thinking sort of has to sort of shift. You got to give life to get life. There's a verse in the Bible. It's like in order to save your life, you have to give your life. And a lot of people are just used to trying to constantly save their life, especially when you have that poor mindset. You're constantly trying to scrounge together enough money. You're trying to it makes you think weird. You don't really have this abundance mentality. And the real way, guys, especially men, I feel like struggle with this, is you got to be able to kind of give. You want to be able to give, not just your money, but time. And you want to use your time and money to give it into things, vehicles that are going to give back to you or really make your life easier. That's such a critical thing. It sounds so simple. I'm not making this up. Listen, man, if you find yourself stuck and you know that you need a new pair of gym shoes to get going to the gym more frequently, okay? But you keep putting off investing $100 $150. A lot of people are like, that's stupid. It's stupid to spend $150 on shoes. They are wrong. If you spend $150 on, say, Brooks are going to help you have a better gait cycle. They're going to support more of your arch. You don't need to invest in these 25 pair of Dr. Scholl's inserts, these orthotics that are just complete garbage. You actually have a shoe that supports your toes and the wear and tear on your knees lessens. That's $150 investing into yourself, making sure that you're hitting more steps per day because you're more comfortable, that when you get done hitting those 10,000 steps, you do not have aches in your lower back because now your posture's better and you don't have this internal rotation of your feet. It's like that $150 in the mind of some people, they're like, I would never spend that. Yet we have people spending on Jordans, But in the right shoe, in doing it for the right reasons, that can help you make more money because walking more helps you feel good. Having good posture, having less pain makes you feel good, which makes this thing feel good. Okay, so you can see investing in the right things helps. Sometimes for me, I'll just instantly throw $20 into a new book. And I actually prefer physical books, just something about having a physical book. This book right here, I actually have read multiple times. I have a Kindle version. I have this version, The Lies of Locke Lamora. Sometimes you just need to invest in motivation. Invest in having a new story. I read this story, and every single time I've read this story, I've usually been lower point, and then I just feel like better. Very inspirational story. Entertaining, fun, witty, makes you think. I love it. The Lies of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch. Fantastic book. Sometimes you need to invest in a good story. Sometimes you need to invest in giving yourself a vacation, a mental break to sort of recoup. Other times you need to invest in art so that your place is more creative. Sometimes, a couple of the things that I've seen in the Monkma Box group, we're doing the King Challenge this month. And in the Monkma Box, we have all of these men, and I gave them a mission. I said, guys, for the mission, you got to invest in yourself, post a picture. And some of the things were like, one guy bought a new computer. He's designing a video game, he's like, I need to buy a new computer. Simple as that. I'm not doing the same quality work unless I go and spend the money on a new computer. One guy bought an air humidifier so that he can breathe easier. He said he's never had better sleep since. Like, that small investment is changing the way he sleeps, making his entire life better. More energy, more life, more confidence, because he can sleep better. But, men, we don't think about it like this. A lot of times we just like, nope, we got to save. We can't be buying that. You don't need it. You don't need it. A lot of our times it comes from our parents. They say, you don't need it. Why do you need it? Why do you need it? You got to give life to get life. It's tremendous, powerful, man. It's so and tremendous. So like, your gym, your clothes, if you don't feel comfortable in your clothes because they're short, they got stains on them, look, go drop the money. Like, imagine this. If you just took $500 and you bought clothes for the year, okay, maybe you break it up because you could bulk up, you gain some weight, you're going to be lifting, pumping iron, you're going to get bigger, your clothes might not fit. So, but imagine if you just took $250, you bought like 10 shirts, depending on where you bought a couple of pairs of pants, and that you really feel good in. And you start to just kind of cycle, you miss and match, and you start feeling good. That is better than going to the store and just like buying a shirt here and there randomly, and then like you wear it once and then you never wear it again. Like, you know what I'm saying? You want to feel good, man. You want to feel good. You gotta give the life to get the life. And what's going to make your job easier? What's going to make your creativity process better? Maybe invest in a new mic. For that podcast that I tried, I actually spent like $1,000 on equipment for a podcast. Did it for about a week. Realized that's not the direction I want to go. And but I still used a mic. So it came in handy. It was actually, even though I spent a lot for it, it was a great investment. And it was a learning. It was a learning to plan a little bit more and not be over optimistic about things. But again, man, I really believe that men care more about money and women care more about time. And that's why I kind of want to make this video, because I think as men, we got to get in that mindset of investing, giving life to get life, because a lot of us are just trying to maintain our life And we do that with like things like we're trying to build new habits, which is great and all. But one of our most powerful things is to take the money to invest it, or to take your time and to invest that, like clean up the house, clean up the living environment. Make it so you get inspired when you get up. Take a time to plan, okay, or to clean up your workspace. Take some time to maybe go to a chiropractor. Invest in yourself. Buy the new pair of shoes if you have the cash. Do like get some guidance, man. Get some guidance if that's what you need. And I'm telling you, you're gonna see rewards for giving that life. You got to give life to get life, and you're gonna see it pay off time and time again. If you invest in your health, you're gonna be healthy, more confident, more likely to approach that girl, more likely to go to that job interview. Okay, your gym is not motivating you, then get a new gym. If the place you're at is not inspiring, like this place, I pay a bit more for. But even this brick behind me is just a better setting. Like I'm sure you guys agree. I'm sure you guys agree. This looks a little bit better. It's kind of cozy, a little nice little salt lamp. Here's a nice little beautiful plant, some books, the brick wall. Like it's a better setting. It's easier to kind of come here and relax. Even for me, I'm more relaxed. I'm in a better environment. We learn through osmosis, the people that we're around. Okay? The people that we're around. The city I'm in, it's way better. Better vibes, younger people. Okay, it's like there's some energy in the air. And I really think that we gotta get this down and get out of this stingy mindset. Because when you're stingy, it's just like you're not doing the things that are going to make your life better. You're trying to maintain. And maintenance is always weird because everything's in entropy, like it's declining. And so you actually have to make leaps. You have to put the life in, and then that gives you more life and more ability to do. So think about what's the one thing that you got to do every day. That's a good place to start. What do you got to do every single day that is going to make your life better? And then once you find that out, what's one thing that you can do, or what's one thing that you can buy that's going to make doing your one thing easier, right? Like for me, recording, dude, I mean, I got a stand. Simple as that, was $50, but now it's easier. It makes recording easier. It has a light, right? It makes it easier. Investing life into life. So I hope this helps you guys. Hope it makes sense. Let me know what's one thing that you bought this year that has just been an investment in yourself that has made your life better. Another thing for me, getting these hair clippers, $30 for hair clippers. I was spending $30 every time I went to the barbershop. Okay? And now I can do my hair more, and I need to do it again. I'm going to do it soon, but now I can just, whenever, just bzz, bzz, bzz. Sometimes, I did it first. I bought them and I shaved my head. Felt really good. Now just whenever, bzz, always kind of look in the mirror and feeling a little bit sexier, feeling kind of good. Don't gotta look unruly. Don't gotta be like, man, I'm getting very, I need to do something about this. It feels good when you can take care of yourself. When you can get inspired for your living environment. Be in a space that motivates you, man. Like, you're building an empire here. You're building a kingdom. You don't just want to sit back and watch the weeds grow and let the people, the peasants take over and the robbers break in, man. We got like a kingdom to build. And too many times we're just kind of getting complacent. We don't take care of yourself, man. Build yourself into a man, into a weapon, into like this strong fortress that other people come to. They want to be around. Too many times we get to complaining and all this and that when simply we need to focus on ourselves. Stop investing in so much pleasure. Invest into life, man. Don't invest in pleasure, because pleasure is like decay. Pleasure makes the decay even quicker. It makes it more rapid. You want to be a strong man. You want to be an individual that is confident in himself, that knows that kind of specialness that you have inside. And a lot of us don't see that because we're not trying, we're not actively. Now, I'm not saying you go out and buy a super nice car when your life is not really together. You don't need that. That's just stupid, right? That's pleasure. But I mean, you know what you can do. Like, and if you don't, man, get some ideas down below. All right, comment down below what you bought this year, what made your life better. This year for me, it has to be the Clippers. Last year, the rice cooker, pressure cooker was one of them. I mean, dude, take some pride in yourself, treat yourself good, and see the return. All right, give life in life. I'll see you soon, brothers. Peace.